I'm not kidding you. And so when we first moved to New York, and my dad was making hospital visits, and I was going with him, and we made separate visits, but we would go together often. We would have people that would say, "Okay, Father," and they were referring to my dad. They called him Father Four. Okay, they were lost. They didn't know. Okay, and so they called him Father Four. They said, "What do we owe you for that?" My dad would look at him like, "What? No, what? Serious? What? How much you prayed? How much is that?" He says, "It doesn't cost anything. What are you talking about?" Well, in our church we used to attend, they always sent a bill. He said, "That's ridiculous." He says, I'm not doing this for money." And so the expectation is that we give. Now, verse number 10, here's what God said to His people: "Bring all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts." So we are to give even when it sometimes is difficult. That's faith. We're proving God. And then He says this: "If I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts." Now what was that? What was God talking about there? That was the curse. What He told the children of Israel is, if you don't give, you don't do what I tell you to, then this is what's going to happen. I'm going to turn you over to Satan, to the devourer. And he's going to destroy your crops, and he's going to take my portion. So if you don't give, God gets it anyway. So who do you want to give it to? You want to give it to God, or you want to give it to the devil? And let him squander it. So it's important to give. So what are the benefits of giving? God's blessing. Go back to our text. He says, "Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine." That means you can never outgive God. You can give and God will give, and God gives and God gives and God gives. It's a principle. These are the benefits of wisdom. We are blessed by our obedience. We're blessed by our balance. We're blessed by our faith. We're blessed by our humility. And we're blessed as we give. Our Heavenly Father, thank you for the privilege that we have of serving you. Help us to get our minds around these things, the importance of these things tonight. David wrote in the Psalms, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all His benefits." There's so many benefits of serving Thee. Help us to take these principles tonight and apply them to our life, that we might receive your blessing. Let's stand. Doug has chosen a song of invitation.